All right, let's go on a little quest, shall we? We're looking for a version of the Mediterranean that feels like it's from another time. You know, a place with quiet coves and totally untouched nature. In this breakdown, we're peeling back the map to uncover some of its absolute best-kept secrets.
So, does the thought of, fighting for a tiny patch of sand between endless rows of sunbeds just make you want to stay home? Yeah, me too. If that sounds familiar, you are in the right place. We are looking for a real escape, an alternative to that packed summer scene.
And look, this is about more than just finding a quiet spot to lay your towel. It's about rediscovering a more authentic, rugged, and honestly a more meaningful way to experience the coast. It's a move towards what people call slow travel, where the journey itself is just as important as the destination. I mean, this really lays it all out, doesn't it? On one side, you've got that familiar chaos of mass tourism, but on the other, that's where the magic is. The promise of profound silence, the adventure of a real cliffside trail, the feeling of being truly surrounded by nature. That is the prize we're after. And this isn't just you wanting to get away from it all. It's actually part of a much bigger shift. It turns out your desire for a pristine, untouched beach, it's really good for the planet. The European Environment Agency consistently rates the water in these remote spots as excellent, and that's because they're far away from all the urban runoff. So seeking them out is good for your soul and for the sea.
So, you ready for the good part? We can't reveal all 10 secrets from the source guide. You'll have to check that out for yourself. But we can give you a pretty amazing glimpse of what's out there, waiting for anyone willing to go just a little off the beaten path.
Our journey kicks off in the Gulf of Orosei in Sardinia, at a place people call the crown jewel of the island's shores. And you are about to see exactly why.
Okay, so forget everything you picture when you think beach. This cove isn't sand. It's made of these tiny, smooth, snow-white pebbles. And that is the secret behind its almost unbelievably neon blue water. As if that wasn't enough, you have the Agugila, this massive limestone spire just towering over the whole scene. The whole place feels completely otherworldly. It's so unique, it's actually a protected Italian national monument. And here's the key to keeping it so perfect. Only 250 people are allowed in per day. That's it. This isn't some tourist trap. It's a sanctuary. That daily cap is what keeps the magic alive and preserves that profound silence we were talking about.
But a place like this, well, it requires a bit of effort. You have to book your spot way in advance, you have to commit to a pretty challenging 1-hour hike, or if you come by boat, you have to swim the last 300 meters to shore. No boats allowed on the beach. This effort is like the gatekeeper, making sure everyone who gets there really, truly values the experience.
All right, from an Italian monument, we're heading east to Turkey, to a place where this dramatic canyon literally cracks open to meet the sea. Welcome to Butterfly Valley.
This place is a whole other world compared to the bustling resorts nearby. It's been a protected nature reserve since 1995, and it's named for the, get this, more than 100 species of butterflies that live in the canyon. You won't find any big hotels here, just simple bungalows, tents, and a little path that leads to a hidden waterfall. It is a true bohemian escape. So, how do you get there? Well, you've got two choices. The smart, scenic, and safe choice is the 30-minute shuttle boat. The other option is a notoriously dangerous trail that involves scrambling down with fixed ropes. The source material is very, very clear on this. It's for expert hikers only. Seriously, just take the boat. Okay, for our final sneak peek, we're off to Croatia's greenest island, Mljet. Now, in a country that's famous for its dramatic, rocky coastlines, Saplinara Beach is something truly special, a rare and beautiful exception. Just picture this, a full kilometer of fine golden sand, which is so rare for Croatia, and it's sheltered by this dense pine forest that just fills the air with that classic, amazing Mediterranean scent. The water here is incredibly warm and shallow, perfect for just wading out and soaking in the absolute peace of this remote island. It is a total sensory experience in the best possible way.
So, are you feeling inspired? I hope so. Before you pack your bags, let's go over the rules of the road. Because visiting these places comes with a real responsibility to protect them for everyone who comes after us. Think of this as the Seeker's Handbook. Okay, these 4 rules are absolutely key. First, and most importantly, leave no trace. Whatever you bring in with you, you must take it back out. Second, the right gear is crucial. Water shoes are a lifesaver on pebbly shores. Trust me on this. Third, try to travel in the shoulder season, like May or September. You'll get fewer crowds and a much more personal experience. And finally, safety first. Cell service is a luxury you probably won't find, so download your maps offline before you even leave.
And let's dive a little deeper into one of those essential items, reef-safe sunscreen. Why is this so important? Well, the Mediterranean has these vital underwater seagrass meadows. They're basically the lungs of the sea, and standard sunscreens contain chemicals that literally kill them. So using a reef-safe version is such a simple, powerful choice that makes a huge difference. We have really only just scratched the surface here. These glimpses of paradise are just the beginning of a much larger adventure that is out there, waiting for you to find it.
I think this quote from the source article just perfectly captures the spirit of this whole idea. The magic is still there. The adventure, the discovery, the silence, it's all still out there. You just have to be willing to go a little bit further than everyone else.
So what about those other 7 hidden beaches? Where are they? How do you get there? Well, we've given you the inspiration. The full roadmap is waiting for you. To continue your own quest and get the complete guide to all 10 of these incredible locations, all you have to do is click the link right there in the description below. Your adventure starts right now.